Yes.
Number one.
And I'm for the, I'm for official respondent, Your Honor.
Yes.
Sir, item number 2 is connected matter. In item number 2, I am for the official
And
respondent.
in one, I'm appealing for official respondent.
Yes.
My submission is in item number 1. I purchased a land.
6 minutes.
I purchased a land from the private respondent. There is an agreement. There is a suit pending before the civil court. And when after filing of the suit, defendant got information, they approached to the Tehsildar for my eviction. And Tehsildar ex parte pass an order for my eviction, which is they placed before this court for execution of that order. So
Yes.
subsequently, I file a petition before the Tehsildar. Kindly you recall this ex parte order and give me opportunity of hearing. That first writ petition is to that effect. Second writ petition filed by them to implement that order, which was passed ex parte against me. And several times appeal and all these things was going on, but main contention is to implement that order, which was passed by the Tehsildar ex parte. So kindly come to the writ petition number 2 of 2024, Your Lordship.
So Jaipal is the petitioner.
I am the petitioner in the item number 2.
Yes.
So the decision of item number 2 would be guided by item number 1, Lordship. What I pray, because my lord has fixed both the matter for analogous
Yes.
hearing.
Yes.
So if I press my item number 2, Lordship, that would serve the purpose of Mr. Khan also, who is appearing from, because he
All right.
simply seeks that a proceeding is pending before the Tehsildar, expedite disposal has been sought for. But that can't be done, Lordship. In
No. Mr. Jaipal, your prayer is to implement the order dated 23rd of April 2019.
my lord.
And here, what is the prayer?
Prayer is, Lordship, a proceeding under Order 9, Rule 13.
So they want that this is to be set aside.
Set aside.
Because since according to them, it was past ex parte.
In absence, there it has been, my lord. My lord.
So, Mr. Jaipal, first is their matter is to be
My lord.
taken
my
up.
lord. My lord.
Because
my lord. My lord.
there are two things.
My lord.
Let one thing can be because implementation comes, whether the after an adjudication that this order attains finally.
My lord.
Now, since an application has been filed
My lord.
for recalling, let the Tehsildar decide that
No,
application.
Lordship, the effect not kindly consider the underlying effect. If their writ application in that line is disposed of, the effect would be, my lordship, the prayer which I have made in the writ application.
No, not infructuous. Only there are two ways. By directing, there can be two ways. Either the their application under Order 9, which they are captioned as Order 9, that it can be dismissed. So then thereafter execution. Otherwise, if it is executed prior to that, this becomes infructuous.
No, I'm not, there would be, there is a solution for that. Not if any administrative order passed without communicating it to the adverse party, it can't be implemented. I would be arguing in that line. If I could show not that the order which they have sought for recall under Order 9, Rule 13 has been communicated after it was passed.
Sir Jaipal, I cannot decide that. Because that is to be decided because their application is pending before the Tehsildar.
No, but-
let the Tehsildar decide that.
In my
Why
matter,
Why for the first time I will decide that? Whether it was, those are the matters of fact. Let the Tehsildar decide, come to a finding, we make those.
then the fate of my proceeding item number 2 would
No.
become, lordship, redundant.
No,
lordship.
I can only expedite, fix a time limit for deciding that Order 9, Rule 13.
Then in case, such case, so my matter will be kept pending.
Yes.
It will be kindly kept pending.
Your matter will be kept
Yes,
pending.
yes, ma'am.
So I will direct them to decide. Both of you will be entitled to raise all points
My-
before
my-
that authority.
My lord,
So yes, you are the
My-
authority.
Yes, ma'am.
Say what is the earliest time within which this Order 9, Rule 13 can be disposed of? How much time?
6 weeks, my lord.
Why 6 weeks? Do it within 4 weeks. Only whether, as Mr. Jaipal says, whether it was communicated or not communicated. So do it within 4 weeks. I'm keeping this pending. I'm adjourning the hearing of this till that.
my lord, my lord.
So I'm taking up these 2 of 21 first.
My lord.
Ashwin. Yes. Item number 2 first. WPA 2 of 2024. In this writ petition, the petitioner, namely the writ petitioner has prayed for a direction upon the Tehsildar, Port Blair Tehsil, to dispose of the application. Mr. Jabal, it is also captured Order 9, Rule 13, that is
Yes.
maintainable before the
It's
Tehsildar.
not, that's, there are issues, no, it can't be maintained, Lord.
But caption, so recalling, I am saying that recalling without mentioning that. কি বললাম? Paying for setting aside upon the to dispose of an application, praying for setting aside the order of the Tehsildar dated
23/4/19.
23/4/2019 in RC number 1059/2019/TPB.
See, two orders are there. No, one order. In prayer, my prayer, one order.
23rd April 2019 only.
23 April 19.
As the same is pending since September 2023. The said application has been captioned as one under Order 9, Rule 13 of the Code of as one ONE. Under Order 9, Rule 13 of the Code of Civil Procedure, read with Regulation 18 of the LR and LRR, 1966. Full stop. The next look. WPA 179 of 2019 has been filed by the respondent in WPA 2 of 2024, praying for execution and implementation of the order dated 23rd April 2019, passed by the Tehsildar, Port Blair Tehsil in RC number 1059/2019/TPB. Since the petitioner in WPA 2 of 2024 has prayed for recalling of the order dated 23rd of April 2019, passed by the concerned Tehsildar, this court is of the considered view that a direction is to be passed upon the concerned Tehsildar to dispose of the application for setting aside the ex parte decree dated 23rd April 2019, filed by the petitioner in WPA 2 of 2024 on 8th of September 2023 within a specified time frame. Full stop. after disposal of such application, the Tehsildar, now after disposal of such application, comma, it will be open to the Tehsildar to consider the prayer for execution and implementation of the. So Jaipal, I can do one thing.
Both the, yes,
I can dispose of
even
both
that-
this,
Yes, yes.
his application to be decided first.
First, no.
Yes.
Thereafter, your application. If
If
he
their
succeeds,
application is turned down, then my prayer would be
and
considered.
if he succeeds, then
Then my
there
automatic
is
goes,
no
it goes, it
question
goes.
of-
Yes, no, that can be, that can
I
be.
think
Yes.
unnecessarily
Yes, it can be.
কি বললাম কি বলে এই প্যারাগ্রাফটা শুরু করলাম বলুন তো? To consider the prayer for execution of the order dated 23rd April 2019, depending upon the fate of the application filed by the petitioner in WPA 2 of 2024. So, sir, the Tehsildar, Port Blair Tehsil, being the second respondent, he is the second respondent in
Second
both the matters.
Just one second.
No, you are being the second respondent in WPA 2 of 2024 is directed to consider the application for setting aside the order dated 23rd April 2019 passed in RC number 1059/2019/TPB and to dispose of the same by passing a reasoned order after giving an opportunity of hearing to the respective parties and by passing a reasoned order. First up, it is made clear that the parties will be at liberty to raise, no, strike out that. It is made clear that this court has not gone into the merits of the claims of the claims and counterclaims of the respective parties and the and the parties will be at liberty to agitate all points before the concerned Tehsildar at the time of hearing. Stop. The entire exercise by the concerned Tehsildar, including communication of the order to the respective parties, shall be completed as expeditiously as possible without, but positively within a period of 4 weeks from the date of receipt of a server copy of this order without granting unnecessary without granting any unnecessary adjournments to either of the parties. After disposal of the application filed by the petitioner in WPA 2 of 2024, the concerned Tehsildar shall এটা কেটে দিন না ওটা পুরোটাই কেটে দিয়ে লিখুন depending upon the fate of the application filed by the petitioner in WPA 2 of 2024, the concerned Tehsildar shall consider and dispose of the prayer for execution. Mr. Jaipal, have you made any request before the Tehsildar with regard to this execution? Any application has been made?
Order already is there, 2019, the writ were filed. twice.
No,
Madam,
any representation so that I can direct that to be,
not automatically once their application is
so consider the
Objected.
prayer for.
prayer notion
কি বললাম?
within certain time limit.
To consider and dispose of, to consider the prayer of the petitioner in WPA 179 of 2019 for execution and implementation of the order dated, to consider and dispose of করবি, to consider and dispose of the prayer, to consider যেটা and dispose of, the prayer, তারপর বলুন, তারপর থাকবে to consider and dispose of the prayer of the petitioner in WPA number 13. না থাকবেন না, for execution of the order dated 23rd of April 2019 in RC number 1059/2019/TPB within
And in accordance with law.
No, why?
in accordance with law,
Certainly
has to be in accordance with,
This has to be in lordship.
in accordance with law,
Goes
as
without saying.
expeditiously as possible, but positively within a period of 4 weeks from the time limit fixed herein before.
Yes, yes. My lord has not decided entitlement or otherwise of the,
I've said
my lord,
it is,
my lord.
it
WP
it
number
is also made clear
My lord,
that the issue with regard to execution and implementation of the order dated 23rd of April 2019 shall be considered by the Tehsildar
Mal.
in accordance with law.
my lord, I'm ready.
So both these
My lord.
requests, with the aforesaid orders and directions, WPA 179 of 2019 and WPA 2 of 2024 stands disposed of.
Just only one indulgence, lord. WPA 2 of 24 is concerned, I have not used my opposition. The allegations, my lordship, just one line.
Yes, I'm recording that. Are disposed of. Since no paragraph since no affidavits have been called for in WPA 2 of 2024, the allegations contained in the said writ petition shall not be deemed to have been admitted
Mal.
by the respondents.
I'm ready.
Admitted shall not be deemed to have been admitted by the respondents. So both these are disposed of.
Mal.
I think the list has also been. Yes, next.
Item 3, WPA 34 of 2024. My lord, in this matter, minister is appearing for the petition, my lord. He is like before the court number 1 unit.
Yes,
Paying
what
for
is this matter?
But this is the tender matter, my private respondent is that he has served upon the private respondent, they are not appealing for. But
Yep, sir.
since he is on his legs, my lord, I.
Pass over, next.
Public.
Item 4, WPA 48 of 2024.
Here, my lordship, I am appearing for respondent number 1.
Yes,
For
yes, Mr.
2,
Jaipal.
my lordship, Rakesh Kumar is appearing. Matter may be passed
So
over,
the
my lord.
order dated, my lord, kindly see the order dated 1st of February 2024. Because I have been given liberty.
Yes, inspection shall be carried on.
Yes,
Yes.
they have to do the inspection. on
Yes, what have you done?
Submit the-
My lordship, for respondent number 2, learned counsel Rakesh Kumar is appearing. He has to submit the report, my lordship. I am for administration. For Portland Municipal Council Rakesh.
Where is he? He has come.
Yes, my lordship. Can the matter may be passed over, my lordship? I
Mr.
request-
Jaipal, I'm passing it over. Pass over next.
Public, my lordship.
Item 9, WPA 84 of 2024.
So just not today, this matter be taken up tomorrow.
My lordship, here I am appearing for respondent. Let a copy of the writ may be given, my lordship. Though they have served it,
Mr. Jaipal, give him a copy.
Second.
Uh,
I will take it.
as prayed for by the learned advocate for the petitioner, hearing of this matter stands adjourned for the day. The learned advocate for the petitioner না তার আগে লিখুন on the prayer of the learned advocate appearing for the administration, comma, the learned advocate for the petitioner is directed to supply a copy of the writ petition in course of this day. To supply a copy of the writ petition to him in course of this day. Yes. Next.
I can see WP88 of concern.
Yes.
It's just that with regard to
Based on
the
behalf of the
license being
respondent.
cancelled and the adverse material was.
There was
Oh,
a
yes, yes.
direction to produce the documents, my lord, and filing my affidavit in opposition, annexing those documents, which are annexed with the A1 collectively, my lord.
Have you given him copies?
Uh,
Oh, sorry.
My opposition, my lord. Starts from
I
page.
did not ask you to file opposition. I only asked you to bring those documents. So these are
My
the
lord,
two
those
documents
has to be-
which were
My
relied
lord,
upon.
my lord.
Now,
The
Lordship,
first-
the issue has to be revisited by the authority, same authority, because the copy has been given for the first time before this court when this. writ
No, but
application-
what is your stand? What is your stand? You have said that these were produced.
Yes, and my lord may kindly come to.
Mr. Jaipal, if that is
Just-
their specific stand that these
Yes,
were,
my-
you are given
my
this
lord,
inspection, then you have to deal with this.
Then I'll file my reply.
Then
I
you have to
file-
deal with
Then I'll
this.
file my reply.
my lord.
Show me these paragraphs which states that
My lord, may kindly come to the order dated 18 July 2023,
18th July.
2023, which has been challenged by the writ petitioner,
Yes.
my lord.
Yes.
Page-
Lord, my lord has directed them to bring the report dated 3rd of March.
That has not been
that
given.
has not- Yes, let me.
3rd of
No,
March.
explain.
No, no.
दो रिपोर्ट है ना,
Sir, sir.
एक 16 मार्च का है और एक
2nd of March it says.
It's of 25th Feb, he asks, my lord, may kindly come to the order of the appellate authority, everything will be clear.
Yes, yes, appellate 18th of July.
Yes, 18th July 2023, my lord.
Yes. Page 45, Mr. Jaipal said that this,
He has asked for this 12th Feb,
no, report, right, letter dated 25th of February.
25 to 2021.
Yes,
That is of page 8 of my opposition.
page 8, yes, page 8, yes, 25th of Feb.
That is there, 25 to 2021.
Yes, and next page, page
Next
46,
page.
first paragraph, report of Deputy SP Traffic, where is that?
That is of page 10. 16th March 2021. Page 10,
Yes. Now show me that,
that we have dealt with. My
yes,
That I'm coming, my lord. It is there in this 18 July 2023,
no, no, no.
Second page. the
The
order passed.
the specific allegation of the petitioner was
That
that,
he was not shown the documents and all. He was shown and he was made aware of what offences he has done. Everything was done. My lord, may kindly, that is there in 18 July 2023 order of appellate.
that
authority,
is
my
under
lord.
challenge here. That is.
that is his challenging. In the affidavit, have you said that these were, show me that paragraph?
Paragraph 6, Malon.
Yes, yes, paragraph 6 there.
This is to
6
submit
line from the
in
top.
compliance
Yes,
No, I'll use my
of
reply.
the Honorable High Court's order 8/4/2022,
They
an
cannot
opportunity was granted to the writ petitioner to appear in person before the licensing authority on 10/6/2022. Accordingly, writ petitioner appeared in person on 10/6/2022 before the licensing authority for a personal hearing. Writ petitioner was properly heard and he was allowed to inspect all the records and reports related to his conducts or misconducts, and he was further asked to submit,
Mr. Jaipal, only one thing. This is a disputed
and he has
question of
filed
fact.
written
This
versions
is a
also.
disputed question of fact. Your contention is that you are not allowed to inspect. Their contention was that, yes, you are given inspection. Writ court, can we decide this disputed question of fact, whether you are given inspection or not?
Normally,
Taken this point in his written version?
just one
Why they have not taken
No,
this
the
point
thing
that
is-
I was not allowed to
Normal,
inspect those documents?
That has not been stated.
Nothing, nowhere
Where
is
is
it.
your written version before the authorities?
no, no, in terms of the
Not-
direction of this court, they have to supply the document first, then only.
Where is the written version? Where in,
Then
you have
nobody
filed the
is
written
allowed to
version?
inspect
Show me
also.
that.
Not kindly appreciate one thing. The writ court in the first round said you supply the document, then file a written version. When they have not supplied it, pass the order, impugn, have challenged it.
No, but
No, kindly see that order once. No, kindly see that order once.
Mr. Jaipal,
Writ
the
petition.
order records that you have filed your written version. Show me that. Where is that written version?
At page 30, my lord. Page 30, annexure P6.
Page 30.
Yes, my lord.
That is your written version.
Yes, my lord.
No, page 30. Yes, written version.
My lord.
Show me that you have taken this point
Just
that
one
you have not been.
Just 1 second. Just 1 second. Lord, paragraph 3, page 31.
Yes, I've seen that.
I've
You see
taken
the
this,
written version,
Yes.
this was taken.
I've taken the plea, my lord. Specific plea. There is no adjudication made on this. Again, the appellate authority committed the same mistake. The report which they have submitted today were relied because certain reports were relied by the licensing authority. And again, certain reports, adverse reports were relied by the appellate authority.
All right, you file your reply.
My lord.
Yes, how much time?
That should be within 2 days, sir. Within 2 days.
Affidavit in opposition. Now, pursuant to the earlier direction dated February 1, 2024, directing the respondent authority to produce the copies of the adverse reports against the petitioner as indicated in the against the petitioner as indicated in the office order number 2669, the 2669, the respondent numbers 1 to 4 have filed an affidavit in opposition annexing the documents in the said affidavit. First up, as prayed for by Mr. Jaipal, let affidavit in reply be filed on or before February 7, 2024. List this matter on February 8, 2024.
Well,
Next.
My lord, I am appealing for the petitioner hearing. My lord, it is a service matter relating to promotion.
Yes.
My lord, this is the second round of litigation, my lord.
Who is opposing you?
But I am for the state respondent, but I don't have the copy of the writ.
I have
petition.
served the respondent authorities by hand. Lordship, I have submitted.
By hand.
Affidavit of service has been filed today.
But I'll take instruction in this matter, you might post it.
Yes, it has been served by hand.
But I'll take instructions in this matter.
So what are you challenging?
Lordship, since 1992, I am serving the respondent authorities as a painter. But till date, my representation has not yet been considered by the respondent authority
Which representation?
for promotion to the post of painter.
Where is your representation?
Page 69, Lordship.
Page 65,
69.
69. So you want promotion to the next promotional post.
Lordship.
You consider that within a time. You give him a copy
Lordship, I will.
in course of this day, serve him a copy. Ashun. The petitioner has submitted a representation before the Port Blair Municipal Council, praying for promoting him to the post of painter from assistant painter. Post of. The petitioner claims that the post of painter is lying vacant under the municipal council, Port Blair. Full stop. Without paragraph, without entering into the merits of the claim of the petitioner, comma, WPA 105 of 2024 is disposed of by directing. Who will decide? Secretary? By directing,
Concerned authorities, my lord.
by directing the appropriate authority of the Port Blair Municipal Council to consider the representation of the petitioner dated October 30, 2023, and to dispose of the same by passing a reasoned order after giving an opportunity of hearing to the petitioner and communicating the same immediately thereafter. First of the entire exercise shall be completed as expeditiously as possible, but positively within a period of
6 weeks, my lord.
6 weeks from the date of receipt of a server copy of this order, along with a copy of the representation dated 30th of October 2023, which is appearing at page 69 of the writ petition. Submit this representation along with a copy of this order.
Lordship. I'm grateful.
Yes, next.
No, it's a matter not of few papers, but it's a matter something very serious. We serve the notice to the authorities. 48 hours lapses, the matter comes. The council for the administration always I would say, take a copy from me. I am ready to give, but
But
this
now I received a copy.
authorities
But in all matters, it cannot be.
No, my lord, they have made a mistake. They have supplied the copy to
Supply the
me.
copy to the- I obtained a copy, my lord.
Both of them have supplied.
What is this matter, Mr. Jaipal?
No, this is for the fourth time I'm before this court. The authorities have failed to exercise the jurisdiction to correct the land record, my father owned a piece
So
of
you
land
want this 20th January to be set aside?
set aside.
What is 20th January? Which
Uh,
page?
At page, my lord, last annexure to the repetition at page 75.
So, Mr. Japal, the affidavits are to be
They are-
directed. in
Let them,
this.
let them file, let them file.
So, because there is also no scope to pass any.
Nothing,
interim order.
nothing.
There are private respondents are also there, my lord.
So private respondents are also there. Have you served?
I have dispatched it.
So then, unless the service is complete,
Let it come.
dispatch is not.
I understand. Let it come day after Lordship. Let me see. In the meanwhile, I could ensure Lordship proper service. I will file affidavit of service. And moreover, Lordship, by these order, they would not be prejudiced. If direction for affidavit of opposition, I will communicate this order to the authorities again, the
No,
private response.
that is there,
Allowed
but
to
they may come up and say that it is a case which can be outrightly
Oh, yes.
dismissed.
In such case, day after. I'll come back.
As
with proper-
paid for by
Day after.
Mr. Jaipal.
Day after.
List this matter on 8th of February.
Day after.
No, day after is 7th of February.
Problem.
They may come and say, no,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
not what,
Yes.
giving admission.
Yes.
Yes.
Lord, I'm for the writ petitioner.
And I'm for the
Yes.
official
There
respondent.
is a,
I pay for the added respondent,
Private respondent.
added respondent,
No, added respondent is the private party or the,
private respondent.
yes.
but there is a suit pending in respect of the self-stream property for which,
In all matters where Mr. Jaipal is appearing, there is a civil suit pending.
My lord, sale deed was put in for registration,
No, what have we paid for in this
for
petition?
registration of the sale deed.
And what is the civil suit about?
It's a specific performance of contract suit. There is a status quo order. Not so there is no restraint order as regards alienation and transfer. I have an order of the
Sir.
division. My lord, I brought the division bench of our case, wherein it has been clearly said self-same matter. Suit was pending, status quo order was passed. Even then, the court said, get it registered. That would be bound by 52 PPI. The entire transaction, pendency of the suit. That
Mr.
bound by
Jaipal,
the.
if your prayer in the suit is for execution,
No, I'm not there.
specific performance of the contract. So how can
No,
the
I'm not the
registration-
party. I'm not the party. It's not between you, Lordship. Kindly appreciate. The suit was lodged by the private respondent herein as
Who
against
has been added?
added by
in-
madam.
in
Yes,
client.
yes, my lord.
Yes, suit has been filed by her client against,
Against the, there are, I'll just show you. There are against the writ petitioner hearing.
against you.
Yes,
So they have claimed for specific performance of contract
No,
there they
no.
claim for partition suit.
Declaration of right, title and interest
and for partition.
Yes,
and partition.
yes,
So admitting you as one of the co-sharers in
yes,
the
yes,
joint
yes,
property.
yes.
So now, where from the sale deed comes?
Lordship, a suit was filed by one party against the present writ petitioner. And there is a
Yes.
decree being
So it's
granted.
a third party.
Third party and decree of specific performance has been granted.
So in his favor,
Yes,
against you.
yes.
Yes.
Decree was put into execution. Sale deed was placed. The sub-register returned the deed. On the ground that the suit of the present respondent is pending and then a status quo is operating in the field, it can't be done. No reason has been given.
But
Simply,
you are not aggrieved because it's the third party whose decree for specific
but
performance.
I'm the vendor in the sale deed.
So
I'm
how
the-
are you affected?
I'm the
Mr.
vendor, my lord.
You are the vendor. So the purchaser ought to have been more aggrieved.
No, but the thing in lordship, I want the money for some treatment. Just because no reasoning has been
Where is
assigned.
that purchaser? Have you implemented him?
No, I
as a
will add
party?
it. I will add him, lordship.
Lordship,
You
I
add
don't-
him.
I
Because
don't,
he's
I
the-
don't even find the decree what my learned brother is saying.
I'll add
I'm
him. I'll bring the
surprised
decree on record.
because in that suit also I have added as a party.
I'll bring him on record. Lord.
My learned brother says there is a decree facing
Yes, yes.
on me. There is no.
As paid
To
for
my
by
knowledge,
Mr.
there is
J-
no decree.
My lord,
As-
already there is a direction upon the respondent number 2 to file the affidavit submitting in the form of report, my lord. That was filed. And in page number 12, we have annexed that stay order, my lord.
Yes, yes, I do admit it.
Yes.
It's my
But the other
To
party,
which we are
Not
not
to
in
if
the
the purchaser in that sale deed, he is the necessary party.
I'll make him a party.
Uh, The petitioner who claims to be a vendor in respect of Mr. Japa, kindly hear this because
No,
I have
no,
not gone
my
through the
lord,
documents.
my lord.
Ki bolon, the writ petitioner who claims to be a vendor in respect of a sale deed dated 6th of December 2018, executed by and between the executed by the writ petitioner in favor of one Sri K. Shakti, Shakti, has prayed for a direction upon the concerned sub-registrar to register the said sale deed. First up, the learned advocate appearing for the added respondent submits that a civil suit is pending between the added respondent and the petitioner hearing,
And there is already an injunction order granted.
and an order of injunction has been passed in respect of the property which is the subject matter of the sale deed. First up, the purchaser,
K. Shakti.
Mr. S. Shakti,
K. Shakti.
the purchaser Sri K. Shakti has not been implemented as a party in this writ petition. First up, in this writ petition, first up, paragraph, as prayed for by Mr. Jaipal, leave is granted to the petitioner to file an application for addition of Sri K. Shakti as a party respondent in this writ petition. First up, list this matter before the next circuit bench with liberty to the petitioner to file an application for addition of party in the meantime.
And thereafter I'll use my affidavit.
Problem.
Problem.
Yes, next.
Lordship, learned counsel appearing for the petitioner, Mr. S.C. Misra is not well, so matter may be fixed tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
Tomorrow.
on the earlier occasion, it was also paid for 30th of January. 17th of January also none appears. 10th January also accommodation has been paid. The petitioner is not willing.
No, Lordship, he is not well.
4 occasions.
Lordship, I say last chance, it may be made, not today, Lordship.
An accommodation has been paid for on the ground of Mr. S.C. Misro, learned advocate, appearing for the petitioner. Record reveals that the petitioner prayed for accommodation. Record reveals that on the prayer of the petitioner, the writ petition stood adjourned on January 10, 2024, January 17, 2024, and January 30, 2024. The hearing of the matter stands adjourned for the day as a last chance. Yes,
Obliged, Lordship.
next.
Item 11, Section 7 of 2019, this can go.
My lord, my senior Ajay Mandal is appearing for the OPO and praying for next circuit, my lord.
Next circuit. Yes, Mr. Jaipal, what is this matter?
Sir, Order 9, Rule 13 application has been registered as scanned. While allowing the second appeal, the main contesting respondent was not even put in notice.
So she wants time. Mr. Jaipal, honored advocate, appears for the petitioner in Can 1 of 2023. Mr. Jaipal, honored advocate, appears for the petitioner in Can 1 of 2023, which is an application under Order 9, Rule 13 of the Code of Civil Procedure, praying for setting aside the ex parte judgment and decree dated 27th of April 2023, passed by a coordinate bench in SAT number 7 of 2019.
In such case, Your Lordship, I have prayed for an interim protection, staying the operation of the order. Otherwise, no.
Cannot be done, Mr. Jaipal. Can it be done?
I understand, but.
That is a different thing. What will be the amount of staying? That means your Order 9, Rule 13 gets allowed.
For a limited
So,
period.
can it be done? That means I am allowing your revision, this application. But Mr. Jaipal, is it not prudent that this matter should be placed before the same?
It's a recall. Our division bench, Your Lordship said.
No,
it's
not the
review.
division bench, single
a-
bench.
No.
Single bench passed
In
this
an
order.
identical matter, a single division bench has passed an order in a divorce case. The other coordinating bench took up the matter scan. Order 9, Rule 13. It's not a review or it's not a content. It's those who would apply in this proceeding. Review before the same
Setting
judge.
aside, I think it's
The requirement is very limited, Your Lordship. Order 9, Rule 13. And notice
since
has-
the same honorable judge is still available. I think it's better that his lordship
As
would be in a.
as my
I'm
lord.
not passing any directions
As my
now. I'm keeping it in the next circuit. I think you can
My-
decide because
my-
his lordship will be in a better position to go into that whether it was
So,
ex parte.
my
Though it is not review, you are correct. Ki bolna? In SAT na essay. In SAT number 7 of 2019. Full stop. An accommodation has been SAT na essay number 7 of 2019. Full stop. An accommodation has been prayed for on the ground of the opposite parties in the said application. Full stop. She submits that this matter may be placed before the next circuit bench. Full stop. In view thereof, list this matter before the next available circuit bench. Yes, next.
Item 12, WPA 10 for 2024.
You have filed a report, my lord.
Passover matter.
Not matter of that.
No, my lord.
Connection.
Last
Item
time,
10, yes.
Item 12.
item 12.
12.
Item 12.
Yes,
I filed a report.
yes.
My lord.
Report has been filed. Where is that?
Today.
Oh, today in the department.
Before the registry.
Oh. If it is on the same day, why are you not filing in court? Because what is the report for?
Why not the building has 3 rooms?
All right, so report you have to take out an exceptions, file an exceptions.
My lord.
It has been submitted by the learned advocate for the respondent that the report in the form of an affidavit as directed by the order dated January 10, 2024 has been filed in the department today. Have you served him a copy?
Advance copy, sir.
A copy of such report has also been served upon the learned advocate for the petitioner. Yes, how much time you want?
Next circuit.
As prayed for by the learned advocate for the petitioner. One week's time is granted to file an exception to the said report in the form of an affidavit filed by the respondent. Gustav, list this matter before the next available circuit bench. Yes, next.
Obligement.
Become 30 WPA 102 of 2024.
My Lordship, my senior for the writ petitioner,
Yes,
the electricity matter, my Lordship.
yes,
It ought to have been disposed of, my lord, has not been.
yes.
It ought to have been disposed of by the department. Has not been done.
So I'm directing that,
Well,
where is the application?
At page 10, my lord.
11,
10,
consider, page 10.
10.
Page 10.
Consider this
My lord,
an effect upon compliance of all formalities.
my lord.
Assume. Petitioner claims to have, claims to be in occupation of a piece of government revenue land bearing survey number 245/P, measuring an area of about 100 square meters, situated at Nayagaon, Shadipur, under Port Blair Tehsil in South Andaman, and is residing therewith and is residing there along with her family by constructing a dwelling house. The paragraph. Petitioner submitted an application before the Electricity Department, Andaman and Nicobar Administration, praying for new service connection for supply of electricity. The paragraph. The grievance of the petitioner is that the respondent authorities have not yet taken any decision on the said application, which has been filed on 4th of December 2023. In view thereof, WPA 102 of 2024 is disposed of by directing the assistant engineer,
My lord.
by directing the assistant engineer, subdivision Roman 2, capital, Electricity Department, Port Blair, South Andaman, being the second respondent, to consider the application dated 4th of December 2023, submitted by the petitioner, and to effect supply of electricity to the petitioner upon compliance of all formalities in this regard as expeditiously as possible, but positively within a period of
3 weeks.
3 weeks from the date of receipt of a server copy of this order. It is, however, made clear that that the petitioner will not be entitled to claim any equity in view of this order.
Please, my Lordship.
I think it is not necessary. What is the equity? No private equity last time. There is no private dispute here. Yes, next.
Item 40 WPA 103 of 2024.
Same matter, Your Honor, my Lordship.
Same.
My
You are appearing.
My lord.
So where is your application page?
page 10, my Lordship.
Page 10.
Page 9.
Ashun. Same order. land touch is in occupation of a piece of government revenue land in survey number 1/P, measuring 1/P, P for Patna, measuring an area of about 200 square meters, situated at Birsha Nagar, Attam Pahad, under Port Blair Tehsil, South Andaman. ঠিক আছে? Application dated 8 September 2023. ঠিক আছে? Same order, and the authority is Assistant Engineer Electricity, same authority. Respondent number 2.
Blair, my lordship.
Yes, next. Disposed of. Next.
Item 50, WPA 106 of 2024.
I am for the petitioner, my lord. Same electricity matter.
Same.
My lord.
11-12. Date of application at page 10.
My application is page number
Yes,
10. my lord.
come. Same order. Is in occupation of a piece of land being survey number 2/1, measuring an area of about 300 square meters, situated at Prothrapur, Prothrapur village, under Port Blair Tehsil, South Andaman district. Where is your application?
In page
At
number
page 10.
10, my lord.
Page number 10, application dated 11th of December 2023. And same, respondent number 2, assistant engineer, disposed of.
Obliged, my lord.
Yes, next. Passover matter, call on the Passover matter, please.
Passport matter. Item WPA 32 of 2024.
Yes,
So the council, for the council, Portland Municipal's council is absent. He has to file the report.
this is,
Three, eh?
inspection report.
Yeah, my lordship, the matter is now it is going on to item number 3, my lordship.
Item number 3, what is that?
That is that tender matter, my lord.
Yes,
Where Binusar is still on.
Let's begin with report
before
number
the
one, my lord.
report number 1.
Not today, my lord.
not today.
Item 4, WPA 48 of 2024.
Here, my lordship, I am appearing for respondent number 1 and for 2, London Council Rakesh Kumar is appearing. There is a direction to file the report, my lordship. He instructed me, my lordship, the report is ready. It is to be filed tomorrow. Let it be not today, my lordship.
Ashun.
Today, I am accommodation.
As paid for on behalf of the learned advocate for the respondent number 2. Time to file the inspection report is extended till tomorrow. That is 6th of February 2024. Full stop. List this matter tomorrow
Obliged.
Obliged, my lordship.
under the same heading. Yes,
Item 16, SA of 2019. SAO of 2020.
Literally, we have, to some extent, argued it. Mr. Khan sir has also come over.
you have argued.
No, to some extent, a very little extent, to the questions my lord has put to us, and I have cited one judgment. I can, once the Khan sir completes the argument, I will place those judgments.
So what is this matter? I have
Lordship,
forgot.
one person died when the appeal was pending. My appeal was pending.
Oh,
In his appeal, which was taken up analogously, he has substituted. So on these two issues, mainly in lordship, the substantial question of law in both the appeal, SA1 and SA2 has been formulated. So let me,
yes, how much time it will take?
It will take time.
How much time?
If on this application, that first point as regard.
Not first point, not in
The
piecemeal.
entire matter is to be disposed of.
Yes, yes.
So it will take time.
Hearing piecemeal,
Yes.
nothing, because substantial questions of law have been said. You have to argue both the points.
Yes.
Then-
Come tomorrow, I will.
no, to lordship, it's a 2019 matter, lordship, it's a question of law. If I could sue, I'm taking the risk, lordship. I have not substituted, I do admit it before the first appellate court. What would be its repercussion? If I fail, lordship, then the order has to be set aside. If not, I'm taking the risk, lordship, I'm saying. But
Yes.
there are few judgments which comes to my aid.
Yes, yes.
Can we start it, Your Lordship, tomorrow? We will start.
Tomorrow.
With some upgradation, otherwise, Your Lordship, by the time the matter is taken.
Upgradation, Mr. Jaipal, this is the first matter. in
Well, by the
hearing.
time the appeal is taken up, Your Lordship, time it would be
Mr.
over, Your
Jaipal,
Lordship.
the motions have to be given precedence. Tomorrow you have 3 motions. So I will take this hearing prior to those 3 motions. If you agree, yes.
No,
Mr. Jaipal,
I-
motions have to be
understand.
given. I
Madam.
do appreciate that the hearings are taking time. It is being taken up after but the motions have to be.
But the
given.
age of the appeal may kindly be seen 2019 appeal.
I do appreciate that, but the motions
My
can
lord.
be,
My lord.
hearings, can it be prior?
My
to-
lord.
Then no motions can be taken up.
Well,
I have nothing, I can take up the hearings fast, but then the motions will have to.
Well,
stop.
immediately after the motion, this appeal can.
This is appearing immediately after the motion.
Your Lordship.
This is up to item number 15 was the motion,
My lord.
16 was your item. This is the first matter after the hearing.
My lord.
So this is the first matter.
My lord.
So according to age, you are also senior, 2019, not the council says, the age of the litigation. 2019, it is at the top. Yes, any party where both the parties are ready, any matter?
Lordship, may I mention one matter, Your Lordship? This matter, item number 70, Your Lordship.
17,
Your Lordship.
70, yes.
The last week, Mr. Kabir has already mentioned and Your Lordship has asked us to come on Monday. May I pray this matter may be fixed on 8th, Your Lordship?
Not a fixing, both sides come on any day. Yes, fixing will not help.
There is some urgency, Your Lordship.
Yes, yes. After the motions, look, this is the
At
first
least-
matter. It
At
is
least it may be updated, Your Lordship, because. it is in the-
upgradation is, madam, upgradation is the problem. Because there may be other matters who are more,
There is some
urgent.
urgency, Your Lordship.
All matters are urgent. Mr. Jaipal says
After,
the age of
after
litigation.
Mr. Japal's matter, it can be,
Other matter is, Mrs. Nag's matter is also there.
Your Lordship. Last week
She-
also we
she
have
has-
mentioned about this.
She has started the argument in second appeal.
Your Lordship.
So that is that has to be get precedence. Both of you come, I will take up. There are no issues on that, but no use unnecessarily fixing the matters.